What's happening, forum? It is Cyber, and today I am back with a brand new video. In this story, this is probably the craziest one yet. Shit happens. People are lit on fire. There's fucking burning buildings. There's zombies and shit. It's crazy. But I hope you guys are ready. This is the story of how I stole my grandma's Xanax. Okay, so back in March of 2021, COVID was dying down. It's been a year, and by now I was in full neat mode. Unfortunately for me, I just sat around smoking weed, jerking off, and gaming, and my parents wanted me gone. So they sent me away to my grandma's house, which is about an hour away. Sadly, I had no choice, but I was kind of glad I went. Thankfully, I got to see my grandma and have some little fun times, but she had a little bit of a she had little treats around. There's little treats in there, and I didn't know yet, but soon you'll know. At this time, I didn't drink yet. I've been drunk, yeah, but it was more of a yearly thing than a monthly or weekly or whatever the fuck. I was bummed I was gonna go without weed for the next few days, and this was probably the first time in a year I've had that kind of break, I guess, with weed. Longest I've been without weed so far, this was 2021. I've been smoking for about a year and a half. So, wait, what? Yeah, about a year and a half. So the longest I've been without weed was 1 month. It was, I think, during COVID. It was some time, but it wasn't longer than a month. Like it couldn't have been more than 30 days. It might have been even shorter. Who knows? But for me, this was a big deal. Shockingly, on the way on the way there, when my mom was driving, this fucking guy, I think he was an illegal immigrant. He hit our car on the highway. Like, seriously, this actually happened, but it was like a scratch. It was nothing crazy. It wasn't like, holy shit, look, they're dying. Nothing was too crazy, but we still had to pull over for almost fucking 2 hours, and yeah, that was a fucking doozy. Thankfully, I had my DS and I had my phone with me, so I just listened to music while playing Pokemon or whatever. But we finally arrive, and I say goodbye to my mom. I give her a big hug. I'll be like, I miss you. I'll remember you. And I see my grandma, and I hug her too, and I begin my time there. And honestly, it wasn't that bad. I'd smoke some of my grandma's cigs and eat the food my mom brought for me, which was like pizza and chicken tenders, all frozen shit. So I was kind of booing in the living room, window open. It's nice and cool. It's a nice spring night, watching Bloodborne videos or playing Pokemon on my DS. And I brought Pokemon Platinum and Soul Silver with me, so it was a good time. So the next day was pretty much the same, but I just went on a walk and I talked with my grandma. Only bad thing is that my grandma didn't want the AC on, and it would keep it at like 75. So by now it was spring, so during the day it would be like 70 like or 80 degrees in like the house and shit. So I'd be like, I want that shit on like 68, man. Like, it's hot as fuck, but like she'd fucking blow the fuck up. I don't know if it's like an old person thing, but every old person hates turning on the AC for some reason. They just hate being fucking comfortable or some shit. So now here's where the fun happens. My grandma went to bed, and it was around 9:30, and I was kind of bored, so I just went snooping around. Since my grandma was old, I thought she'd have some perks in the medicine cabinet. I really thought, I was like, oh, she must have perks in here. I think all old people take perks or some type of opioid. So I was definitely desperately searching for an opioid to cure my boredom, but I got something else. Sitting on the medicine cabinet next to a bottle or a stick of gel deodorant, a bottle of Xanax with 8 pills inside. I was ecstatic. I've waited so long to do Xanax for a minute. I've bought Xanax before back in high school, but they're pressies. I threw them in water and they fucking dissolved. I was like, I'm not taking this shit. So I just fucking didn't take them because, they're not legit. Fuck that, dude. So I grabbed them. They're on 5 milligrams each. So I took 5 for now, and I went to go chill on the couch and wait for the fun. So I took 25 milligrams. I think that's like a little piece of like, the normal Xanax bars. It wasn't those ones, but my mind thought it was going to be kind of like weed, and it was different. It was different from weed. It was definitely not like weed at all. I don't know. At this point, I thought every drug would be like weed. So I was just chilling. I was watching an Amelia Watson stream live. I was just sitting there, and I went to go grab a bottle of water. I got up, and boom, I could barely fucking get up. My body felt so heavy but light at the same time. It was like I walked 100 miles and finally got some rest. Walking in the kitchen was like 10. It was literally like 10 feet away, but I didn't take it slow. I did be like, oh shit. It was fucking crazy. I even sent a fucking text in Amelia's stream. I was like, I'm off fucking Xanax right now. I'll throw a picture. I even took a picture of it, bro. This was a while ago. But now I want to smoke a cigarette because I thought it would be like crazy because right now I did not have my vape with me for this little vacation. So I head to the balcony and it's hitting hard. I take that Winston Red and light it up. That shit feels crazy. It was like my first time hitting Nick. It was a bliss. And by now I haven't hit Nick for like what I think it was like a day and a half. Yeah, probably a day and a half. So I was kind of fiending. So I smoked that cigarette. I chilled on the balcony for about 30 minutes. I had my headphones on. I was just sitting out there just like, damn. And I think it was like raining pretty hard too. So it was like scenic as shit, dude. I was fucking in the fucking zone. So after my cig, I decided it's time to go to bed. I was very tired. It's been about 2 hours since I dropped the pills, and I was feeling like a log. I was really fucking tired. So I go to my little guest room. I fucking lock that door. I open the window wide as shit. That shit's open as fuck. Thankfully, there was a screen on it, so I didn't have to worry about bugs coming in. But I slept like a fucking baby. That was probably the top 5 sleeps of all time. I fucking love that shit. So the next day, I popped the rest of the pills. I think I took 5, so I had 3 left. Took the other 3. Honestly, it didn't hit as hard. Sadly, it wasn't like as like like the first time, but I did enjoy my night. And this time, I didn't get as sleepy, so I was just chilling, ate some food, and I noticed an entire bottle of wine on top of the fridge while I was eating in the kitchen. And this was a 15% huge fucking bottle. It was probably a fifth. I think this is before I even like knew what a fucking pint in a fifth, like even what to fucking call them at the time. So especially for this time, and I've probably been drunk 4 or 5 times so far. I didn't drink it that night because I took the fucking Xanax because I seen a old Snapchat. One of my plugs I had in high school, he had the story of him putting Xanax in some Hennessy, and the next 2 snaps was him in a hospital bed with a fucking IV in his arm. So I didn't want to take the chance of ending up like that motherfucker, dude. That's not happening today. But yeah, that night was pretty much the same shit. I just ate some chicken tenders and watched more Bloodborne videos. I was watching a bunch of randomized fucking Bloodborne videos. Those I was really into those videos back during 2021, and like just randomized shit in general, dude. I was fucking going crazy for it because I didn't have a PC at the time, so I was like, oh my god, it's so fucking cool. And that shit was awesome, dude. I should go watch some right now. You know what? After this session, we're watching Bloodborne randomized for the 80th time in the 5 years that I've been watching those videos. So the next day, I drank the bottle and I got fucking sloshed as fuck, dude. That was probably the drunkest I've been at that point in time. I was fucking falling over and shit, dude. I wasn't blacked out or anything. I just ate, and then I don't really remember, like, it's still fuzzy, but it was a good fucking it was a good fucking night. So yeah, I found out the next day, a little bit hungover, that I had to stay for 2 weeks. I thought I had to stay for 4 or 5 days, and no, it was 2 weeks, and I did all the drugs in the house within the 3 days. I searched, is there anything? No. The Xanax and the alcohol, that's all there was in that entire house. So I spent the next fucking 11 days sober as shit. I was pissed. But wait, I did find, now that I'm thinking about it, I did find a fireball shooter. Or it was like a half pint, or those little tiny fucking pints. I don't know what the fuck to call them, like the little fucking chode ones. I drank that, didn't do really shit to me. But the only good thing to come out of that bad news was I did save up the money that my mom gave me, and I went to go get me some carts when I came back home. And these were carts that got me fried as fuck. They were a 0.5 dual pack of choices. I'll throw them up on the screen. But man, that was a good first impression of those carts. I have never seen those carts ever again. Those are the only time I've seen those carts. I have seen favorites, cakes, danks, glows, smarts, fucking cereals, all that bullshit. But I have never seen these carts ever again. And they're really fucking good, dude. They look like shit. They look bootleg as fuck. They look dumb. The packaging looks like shit. The canister, the fucking cart itself looks like bogus as fuck. But dude, those were probably like, I think top 5 carts I've ever had in my life. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Next one, I'm definitely gonna do about the first time me getting drunk. I'll say a little bit about it. I was 14, and it was really fucking good. that honestly, I think to this day, that's like why I still do it, is because that first time I did it was wow. Not much happened, to be honest. Like, it's not like, dude, fucking people were fucking throwing chairs, popping pussy at the front door. It's like, no, but it was a little doozy, and I'll be telling it very soon. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, drop a like, hit the fucking bell notification, slap the fucking booty button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.